Should be a lively meeting this afternoon. See you there.
He's late.
Relax. Thomas may not be the most punctual of men, but he is the best company secretary we could have.
Yeah, well, Thomas Molyneux should realise that he works for us and not the other way round.
He works for the shareholders of Tate Holdings.
I'll get it. Hello, Home Farm. Yeah, she's just here. Hang on. Zoe, Emma Nightingale?
Hello. Oh, that's wonderful news.
Hello, Thomas.
Yes, I'd love to.
Apologies. Train held up due to squirrels putting nuts on the line. Just south of Peterborough.
Good to see you, Thomas.
You're looking very well, Frank. Marriage must suit you.
You should try it yourself sometime.
If only I had the time. No, I've just got back from Brussels. Now, there's an exciting place.
Shall we get on?
Emma's got the contract to redesign the wall pack.
Good. She must be pleased.
Very. We're going out to celebrate tonight.
In short, Tate Holdings has ridden the recession reasonably well.
With farm rents, the holiday village and the stables coming out on top.
Yes.
And the Heritage Farm is looking a bit grim.
I hate to say it, Dad, but having Seth Armstrong dressed up as a yokel is no competition for Alton Towers.
Sadly not, no. But I still think it's a big enough draw to persevere with. And we're doing our bit to preserve rare breeds.
Yeah, like Seth Armstrong. Are we in business to make a profit or satisfy the friends of the earth and all that nonsense?
That's not nonsense.
Hopefully we can do both. But that comes under future plans. As we've heard about the past year, this might be an appropriate time to take a break before we discuss the year to come.
Can't you afford tablecloths anymore?
This'll pay for an awful lot of tableware.
What is it?
Plans for the Emmerdale Golf Club.
It's what? When did we agree on this?
Well, strictly speaking, we didn't, but it's a fine idea.
And the work's already begun. I initiated it when we had to shift a lot of the topsoil in the aftermath of the crash.
That was months and months ago. You've been working on it all this time without consulting us.
There was no need to consult you. We thought you had enough problems to contend with. It just looks like we've been shifting and skimming topsoil.
Did you know about this?
No, but I've no objections to it.
We thought the least said the better. I've got planning permission, but as nobody knows about it, then they can't object, can they? Sound business practice.
Sharp practice going behind the board's back. The whole principle is wrong.
How often have I said to you, to hell with the principle, it's the money?
And where's the finance going to come from for this, then?
It's all there in your annual report. We're borrowing $75,000 from the bank against a couple of old lodges on the estate, one of which will be converted to the clubhouse.
Is it big enough?
No, but to avoid complications with planning permission, we're extending the existing building to over 4 times the size.
Not for 75 grand. And what about the rest of the cost?
There's further investment from another company.
Which other company?
Livery Company Limited.
Who the hell are they?
A company with enough capital to invest in a golf course. $250,000.
What was the name of that company you started about 5 years ago, Kim?
Livery Company Limited. I'm not trying to hide the fact.
Hang on. Let me get this absolutely straight. This is some of the money you got from my father's divorce settlement.
It's my money, yes.
Then why should it be loaned via your company? Now that you've remarried, why don't you just give it back?
Chris, that isn't fair. Kim was given a just settlement at the time. She's now been good enough to invest it in a joint venture.
A joint venture? Just what's the split on this?
Tate Holdings and Livery Company will each own 50% of the golf course.
Meaning Kim will own half and we 3 will own the other half.
Yes, but decisions and policy will be decided on 5 equal votes.
To hell with decisions and policy. Are the profits going to be split 3 ways or 2?
2. A straight split between my company and Tate Holdings.
This stinks.
This is a sound business decision. You can't honestly expect Kim to repay her divorce settlement. This way, she's putting her money back so we can all make a profit from it.
If the golf club's successful, I am risking a large amount of capital.
Which was Dad's to start off with and which you acquired because of your adultery.
I hardly think you're in a position for those sort of comments.
Maybe not, but I am in a position to ruin this scheme.
And why would you want to do that? 5 minutes ago, you didn't know anything about a golf course. Now, at least you own a sixth of it.
Your dad's right. It's a real winner.
You don't even have a right to be here.
She has every right. She's a director.
And I'm a major shareholder, and she doesn't even have a share. I mean, what is this? Have I become invisible or something since I've been confined to this thing? I mean, I may be disabled. I'm not bloody stupid. How come she has more of a say than I do?
Tim doesn't. And you are a major shareholder. You're also going to be in charge of the whole shebang while I'm away. And as I've stuck my neck out to a point, you don't let me down by resorting to silly outbursts of petulance. A lot of the land that the golf course will cover is useless anyway. We'll have to have borrowed money to build on it, or bring in another partner. This way it makes sense. And even if you get Zoe to support you, me, Thomas and Kim, as directors, would carry the vote.
It's Tate land, Dad, our land. She doesn't even have a right to any share
Her
in it.
name is Kim Tate, Chris. And you'll treat my wife with respect.
Look. I agree with the golf course. But I do think that Chris is right. Dad should be an equal partner in Livery Company Limited.
But that is between your father and Kim. Now, can we proceed with the agenda, please?
Sorry I'm late. The meeting went on forever.
It's all right, I've not been here long myself.
Charming place. Is it one of yours?
Actually, it is, but I promise I didn't suggest it just to show off. And I promise you the beloved wool pack won't end up looking like this.
Beloved.
Well, to some. I was measuring up in there one day and an old bloke in a woolly hat virtually accused me of desecrating his home.
That'll be Seth Armstrong, and it practically is his home. Anyway, congratulations on the design.
Oh, thank you. Hardly a royal commission, though. I know my place.
Oh, don't run yourself down. Must be really satisfying seeing your ideas come to life.
Well, I must admit it's a good feeling standing somewhere I've designed and hearing people making complimentary remarks about it. I only hope that happens in the wool pack.
Oh, I'm sure it will. How long's the work going to take?
Well, it's costed for 10 days, so...
Is that all?
I told you, it's not the Sistine Chapel we're talking about. We've got to get on with it and move on.
And will you be staying around while the work's done?
Yes, fussing like a mother hen, making sure they stick to the design.
In Emmerdale?
Yeah, I'm booked in at the Dale View.
Emma, you'll hate it.
Why, is it awful?
You're a designer. It'd be like making Pavarotti share a dormitory with Take That. You must stay at our place.
No, I couldn't impose on you.
I insist. My dad and stepmother will be away on honeymoon. You'll be doing me a favour, keeping me company.
No, I really...
Don't argue. We'll drink to it before we order food. Cheers.
Cheers.